Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muttalib. I am from Magister of Indonesian Language and Literature Education, Muhammadiyah Purwokerto University. Now, I'm in here will present my article with the title Analysis of the Values of Javanese Family-Based Character Education in the novel Madrasah Gemuruh Ombak by Arini Hidajti. And then I'm in here will presentation sequence. First is the research background, and the second in the research method, third is discussion, and the last one is the conclusion. Okay, in the introduction, current problem of character education, the Indonesian nation used to be known as a polite nation, but nowadays the title is increasingly funding. We often find evidence of moral degradation in society. The nation has lost the sense of politeness, and politeness, the sense of politeness that is usually shown when interacting. Current problems include bullying, free sex, anarchy, and bravis. And then, literature as a problem solving. Why? Because literary work not only have a role in cultivating noble character, but also have a role in character formation from childhood. The values of character education in a literary work, namely, is the form of a novel, are the basis of research in the novel Madrasah Gemuruh Ombak by Arini Hidajti. Novel contain character education values that animate the entry content of the novel. The values of the character education are manifested in every ingredient and took the personality of the character who describe good character in the novel Madrasah Gemuruh Ombak by Arini Hidajti. The novel entitled Madrasah Gemuruh Ombak by Arini Hidajti is one the novel published by Laksana Publisher in 2019 with a thickness of 20-30 pages. The novel Madrasah Gemuruh Ombak by Arini Hidajti tells the story of Soleha, who is usually called Leha, in her daily life and at her madrasah and school. The roar of the waves in a natural rhythm that creates an own beat in Soleha life. Accompanying Soleha is studying from the teacher, and during her rest hours in the afternoon, amid the greenery of Risplan and the cool, the gentle breeze that blows. Javanese family-based character education values identically mind-integrated character values that need to be raised as a property, named religious, honest, responsible, discipline, hard work, love of peace, respect, and Narimo is an achievement. It is hoped that this Javanese family-based character education values will describe the character each character in the novel Madrasah Gemuruh Ombak by Arini Hidajti so that reader can use it as a guide or example for good behavior in everyday life. Okay, research method. Qualitative descriptive. Qualitative descriptive research is used to analyze words, sentence, and discourse related to identification of character in the novel. And the literary sociology approach, the approach used in this research in the literary sociology approach. Literary sociology is the essential relationship between literary work and the society, and the data source and the data collection technique. The data source in the research is a written text in the form a novel entitled Madrasah Gemuruh Ombak by Arini Hidajti, and the data collection technique used in the research is a documentary study technique, and the data analysis technique. Data collection tools are tools used when collected data, and analysis technique uses qualitative data analysis technique. Result and discussion. Idrus in 2004 there are 70 Javanese family-based character education values, namely is the passion, honesty, good character, self-control, concerned, harmonious, respect, according, generous, avoiding conflict, tepusteliro, empathy, polite, willing, accepting, uh, devotion, and mindful. However, this research will only focus on the 7-point Javanese-based character education as follows. One is religious values include prayers, learning the Quran and Zakat. Second is honesty value. Third, responsibility values. And fourth is the values of respect. And the five, narimo, or accepting. And the six, the values of love, peace, or harmony. And the seven, the values of hard work. Okay, this question is the character religious. Number one is the prayer. Quote, Soleha had to sweep their top because it was a little dusty. This little brother withered the crown first. Rating the plant and the flower was his younger brother's job. After that, it was time to play. Before that, he had to pray Asher. It is obligatory to perform the Asher prayers. It is his obligation to perform prayers. Description: Solehah is a religious girl who explained that before she plays with the friend, she will first pray Asher because prayer is her obligation as a Muslim. Number two is pray. Quote, Solehah father start eating by reading Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Description: Solehah father was a religious person because he set an example his family. Before eating, he would recite a prayer. Prayer before eating is mandatory for a Muslim because in the Quran, every Muslim is required to pray before eating. The three learn to recite the Quran. Quote, Solehah recite the Quran together with other friends. Recite the Quran individually as best you can and take your turn to move forward. If it doesn't work smoothly, don't move to the next page. Description: Soleha is a child who is diligent in the reciting the Quran. This is indicated this enthusiasm for reciting the Quran. Apart from that, he for reciting the Quran. Apart from that, he also studied the Quran at the Madrasah with Ustad and Ustazah. Next is Zakat. Soleha father had the habit of paying zakat from the rice harvest by carrying bundles of rice and distributing it to anyone who was entitled to it. Description: Soleha's father is good person. This is because he never forget to pay zakat. Zakat for Muslim is an obligatory matter because every Muslim is obligated to set aside a portion of his income to people in the need, and Soleha's father carried out the obligation. Next, in the responsible values. Responsibility toward young sibling. And the quote, why do you have to wait? Why not just leave the house empty as long as the closet empty? After all, there aren't many thieves in the village. His mother ordered wait for his father to come home from work was non-negotiable. Description: Soleha is the child who is responsible for the younger brother. This can be seen when he is in faith to play with his friend. However, because his three younger siblings have been entrusted to Soleha, she will not play and will continue to look after his younger sibling until his mother comes home. Number 2 is responsibility from homework. Soleha, have you sweep it yet? Sweep the background first. When several of the friends have started playing while his work is not finished, he will not be tempted to say, "Wait for me first." In the description, Soleha carries out the responsibility by not abandoning her spiritual duties, namely cleaning the yard. Even took his friends were waiting for him, he remained focused and was not tempted to play and continue his work. And the next character is discipline. Soleha is never late. And description: Soleha is a child who is disciplined in various ways. One of them discipline in time and regulation. As quote, it is explained the Soleha is child who is never late for school. Next character, love peace, avoid conflict. Soleha father or mother did not want to spread news that was necessary to about who took the money. Even took Soleha was every sure. Soleha Description: Soleha family is the peace-loving family. This can be seen from the when Soleha mother and father lost money, but they didn't want to cause onion of it. Even though Soleha actually know the preparator. The strong principle of peace and not worries about the problem is proof that the Soleha family is a family that love peace and avoid conflict. And the next character is Cat Long. Close neighbor and all them are extended family, brother and sister, same father and mother, same father but not the same mother, also cousin. Becoming one the big that must harmonious and peaceful. Yeah, and description from the quotes about it indicate that Soleha family is harmonious family. They know two difference between neighbor, close family, distant family. For Soleha family, they are relative. And the next character is respect and the respect and parents. Coach Soleha is a little girl who tries to make her father a role model and teacher in the house. Description: Soleha is a child who always tries to always respect his father because Soleha, his father, is a role model. Not only his father, for Soleha, father is a role model who he can use an example in the life. And then next, receive, always be thankful. Why? Quotes: why do you have to wait? Why not just leave the house empty as long it is closed quickly? After all, there aren't many devils in the village. His mother ordered to wait for his father to come home from work was not non-negotiable. Description: Soleha is child who is always grateful even though Soleha has never been bought a new clothes and has salah. Okay. This character is respect for parents. Good. Soleha is a little girl who tries to make her father a role model and teacher in the house. Description: Soleha is a child who always tries to always respect his father because for Soleha his father is a role model. Not only a father, for Soleha his father is a role model who he can use as an example in his life. Next character is Receive, always be thankful. Soleha never bought a headscarf by her mother. The headscarves she wears are the headscarves her mother gave her. Description: Soleha is a child who is always grateful. Even though Soleha has never been bought a new clothes or a headscarf, she always grateful because she can still use used headscarves from her mother or sister. This is this indicated that Soleha is a child who accepts that is. And the conclusion on closet. Based on the result of the data analysis that was been obtained, it can be concluded that his values of character education in the novel Madrasah Gemuruh Ombak by Arini Hidajti have the following result. Eggman inherited character values that need to be raised as a priority, namely religious, honest, responsibility, discipline, hard work, love of peace, respect, and receive or narimo. These values of Japanese family-based character education are expanded. It is unhoped that this eighth form of Japanese family-based character education values can become a reference for improving character and can be used as evaluation material in developing youth character is accordance with Japanese values and philosophies. Okay, thank you. This is under my presentation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.